behind this building.
I think I hear. Dude, you ever get that issue where like the footsteps aren't in sync with where the sound is?
We've had major issues with ghost footsteps. Like there's actually nobody there.
Yeah, like that happened with you, and then I realized it was your footsteps.
Going up to the garage.
All right, I need a rifle. I don't. All I have is this.
That guy right here, that might be a rifle on. There's homie at the garage, though, look out.
Alright. I got an AK off that guy. Alright, I should be streaming again. But I think it changes the link every time.
Hit him a couple times, went down to the right from the garage. Somebody's throwing grenades at me?
I don't know. Is the stream live for you right now?
Whoa.
Okay, there's a guy pushing your building from the northwest.
Yeah, see that? Two guys, one on each side of the building. That's cool. Another one coming around. He's on the northeast side right now. Nice try.
God damn it. Is it live for you?
Yep.
Dude, I have to find another solution because right now this shit is driving me nuts. And like right now I won't even pull up the trading view chart for the in-stream chart. It's so fucking annoying, dude.
The two guys that we just fought came from outside of town, off to the west. What the fuck? Or off to the east, actually. Nope.
Oh, Bitcoin pushed a new low, it looks like. Yeah, it did. Pushed a new low. Oh, damn, that's a pretty decent sell, too.
Yeah, decent volume came in.
It's because my stream went down. That's why. People were like, fuck it, we're selling Bitcoin. Everything's going down.
This is a weird flight path, dude.
Yeah, it was like only a third of the map.
What the fuck?
Where do you want to go?
Prison?
Yeah, let's go prison.
Else?
Or we could go melt to power.
I'm already on the way to prison. Jesus Christ, there's so many people here, I'm sure. I've never seen a flight path like that.
Dude, Bitcoin might do something big. It's like pushing a low low.
Under 13K.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta check on the Bitcoin pairs and see how they're reacting. I'm just waiting for the day that Bcash starts moving inverse to Bitcoin again. Like Roger Ver is just like, fuck it, I'm buying it all.
No, I missed the top of the building. Shit.
Yeah, this might be a short game again. I got a guy in the warehouse next to me. He's gonna blast me with something annoying, probably. Oh, shit. Where are you? In the building? The little house?
The tiny building.
I gotta come to you. There are people everywhere. Holy shit. I got a grenade.
Got a kill.
What do you have? A shotgun?
Yeah. You need one?
You got an extra one? Yeah, I'll take one. Got any shells? I wonder if Bitcoin's actually gonna double bottom. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
I swear we have somebody walking around outside.
Oh, we 100% do. Did you just open a door?
Yeah. Sure.
Not a whole lot of shooting going on. Where the fuck is everybody?
Somebody's taking shots. I can't tell where from. Holy shit.
You got shot?
Yeah. I think it was from up the hill. Is that right?
Dude, see, the chart went down again. The chart's not up anymore. I literally changed nothing. I need to find a better solution. This is unacceptable at this point. It's really weird. Only one of these windows is barred. Did you notice that?
No. Stairs? Oh, somebody's real close outside. Oh, that's cool. Crash both doors at the same time.
Dude, this is driving me fucking insane. Oh my god. This is barely tolerable for even me, and I'm the one fucking streaming it. Upgrade your RAM? I have 32 gigs of RAM, bitch. What do you want? Actually, it's getting a pretty good balance. Oh, apparently I need 64 gigs for the chart to stay. Damn, everything's pulling back on the USD pairs. That little bit of Bitcoin move. Everything's like on such a hair trigger right now.
Go to the runes.
Where?
The runes.
What the hell are you talking about?
Any of these places?
Oh my god. Do you want the most boring game?
I guess we can go into El Pozo.
Yeah.
I've had some good wins off ruins drops.
Yeah, I bet, because you avoided everyone half the fucking game.
Just the first part of it. I like the game to start when there's like 30 people left.
Oh my god. I'd rather get more kills.
I like to win.
To me, it's a moral victory. We got a few people here. Alright, where are you aiming? Are you going for your actual dot?
Yeah, where this other guy's going as well.
We got 4 people going there.
I'm stuck on the roof.
Oh, hey, welcome to PUBG. Shit.
I fell through the roof. Ow. That's cool. Just got shot in the back like I was a shotgun.
Okay, if you can make it to me, I got an S12 with your name on it.
This guy's hunting me down. I don't need backpacks. Give me some fucking loot. Oh, he's on your side right above you.
I'm on the very first floor. He thinks I'm up a floor, but I'm not.
Oh shit, there's people all over me.
Oh damn. They're right above me. Dude, I almost blasted you.
I was waiting for you to. Deja vu.
Alright, you want to just bail on this building? Because they have control over the top. Unless you want to just push with these S12s. But right now, they've looted a lot. Is that your grenade?
They're grenading underneath?
Yeah, they're throwing from the second floor and through the middle. I have no idea where the fuck they are, dude.
Oh, this guy's like right on top of me.
Like on the 3rd floor?
Yep. Oh, second floor. Coming through the door from the outside.
You bail? Where the fuck did you go?
Getting shot from somewhere. Oh shit. Whoa, he's across the way up top.
You got a first aid or anything?
Yep. Still getting shot at. I don't know where from.
Maybe they're on the 3rd floor.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, they're on the 3rd floor.
Walls.
Maybe you are.
I can't figure out where from.
Oh, 2nd floor, the very middle. Opposite end.
Shotgun?
No.
Is that a Win 98?
I don't know what it is, but it's knocking my ass.
Yeah, that's a cool one, dude.
Yeah. Well, he hit me a bunch of times.
We got him.
I tweeted the wrong link? You sure?
He tweeted the right link. It's just changed multiple times.
I got a level 2 backpack up here if you need one.
There I go.
An 8x right in the middle of the ring. So we attracted a lot of attention by that, so just keep an eye out. There's a Mini 14.
Right outside, 210, like right next to the warehouse.
There's a Mini 14 right here if you want it.
Guy down.
Where is he?
Outside, 210, behind the car. I don't know where his teammate is. Across the street, yeah, car. Wait and see if his teammate tries to heal. Yep, there his teammate comes. He's coming from the left side.
I don't have a view. I'm too low. Let me come up there with you.
Insta killed. Both.
Alright, I'll come with you. There's a Mini 14 on the 1st floor if you end up wanting that.
Probably gonna take that, yeah.
I'm really disappointed in OBS right now. I guess I don't need the in-screen chart to have it to be on the screen at all times.
Yeah, but it should be an option.
I mean, it should be, but it's not.
Other guys over just west behind the car. There's a scar on this guy if you want it.
Is there any 7.62 on that guy?
No. First aid, there we go. Ooh, level 3 helmet.
Where'd you, oh, the other guy. I thought you meant like you saw another guy, like an active player.
30 rounds.
Let me know if you find like an extended mag or anything. What is my opinion on VEN? I don't really have one at the moment.
You said there's a mini on the 1st floor over here?
Yeah, right outside the ring. The coins I'm keeping the closest eye on right now are the ones that are in markup from relative to Bitcoin. So like Bitcoin Cash, Neo, OMG. What were the other ones I said? Oh, Santiment is one that I think is gonna be a really nice markup at the moment. But Santiment's burned me several times, so I would not be surprised if it does it again. Dude, I was looking more into like what Santiment does. It's like even after watching like their like public video, like this is what Santiment does and this is why you should buy it. I still didn't really understand it. They're basically trying to replace Bloomberg, but with coins. Is today the day that ass drops out of Bitcoin? Maybe. Was it you that I was having a discussion with before about like how you can double use hotkeys for things?
Oh, blue.
Oh, fuck. I completely forgot about that. We have a long way to go. Bitcoin's getting a nice bounce here. I don't think we're going to see, like, it doesn't look like the market wants to drop any more than it already has. I think the initial sellers that have been getting weeded out through this whole lengthy trading range, I think we shook all of them out, and I don't think it's gonna yield much more drop. Because the people that are gonna hold, they've already established that they're gonna hold, and these little tiny drops, unless something catastrophic happens, like we see like a 4K drop, a 5K drop, I don't think we're gonna see much more drop out of this. Even if we do see more lows, I don't think it'll be very sustained. And I'm talking about Bitcoin, by the way.
Vehicle driven by van. Man, we need a vehicle. This is not good.
How are you doing on meds?
I have 1 first aid.
Yeah, that's about what I got. We're coming up to a road. Maybe we'll see some more.
Circle to the next one.
We don't have any boosters either. Do you?
I have 2, which I'm about to take.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, this might be a slow death. The beating is healthy, even if some of it is based on fake Korea FUD. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, for that being, like, fake, even though it was fake, like, it was still significant. So, like, if it turned out to be real, it would have been big news, and the market didn't move much on, you know.
Another car driving by to your right.
I'm an idiot. I'm a fucking idiot. I might get downed right. I'm an idiot. Jesus Christ. I was reading fucking. No, I was reading the chat.
I could probably res you.
Yeah, I have a first aid, but
I can't tell if that's a dead vehicle or not. Up down the road.
It is. I looked. You'll be able to get me. Did you use your first aid yet, or did you just use boosters?
Bandages and boosters. I think I'll be able to make it into the circle off a couple bandages. I have a long way to go.
Did you notice they changed the energy drink skin?
Like, probably to prevent a lawsuit.
Yeah, it looked just like Red Bull. Dude, we have to run again as soon as we get in. Well, we got a road that might have a car on it.
There's a car coming towards us on the road. Is that buggy?
Yeah. Hey, where are they going?
They're like coming to hunt us, dude.
Well, I see. I'm running straight toward a van.
They parked right on the other side of that structure in front of you. I think they're just like trying to pick people off. I'm gonna first aid real quick. We gotta like kill them and take their buggy or something.
Well, there's a van across the street, so.
Yeah, they're literally right here on this side of the street. One down. Both hit.
Nice.
Right. Hopefully they got some first aids.
Well, we got a couple of cars here, so.
Teach you guys to hunt for stragglers. Fucking trolls. Extended mag and compensator right here. Need it.
I just got a shitload of 5.56.
Me too. I got a 4x for you if you need it. But
no, I got an 8x. Let me first aid real quick. Someone's asking, I'm wondering how it has been for you emotionally as well as the difference in your daily routine since quitting your job. Well, I actually work more hours now that I've quote unquote quit my job. But I work for myself, so they're more enjoyable hours. And I don't mind working as much because, I not only am I charting, but I'm charting and trading, but I'm also running my community, which has given me another source of income too. So it hasn't been too bad. Trading alone is very stressful, but to know that I'm hedged with my community is also like kind of a stress relief. So I don't feel the urge to be trading all the time. And now I can make more precise trades based off of what I deem to be good trade signals, and it's been working out a lot better for me. Oh, just got fucking headshot. I have no idea where that is.
At the top of the fucking hill. Not bad.
I'm gonna bleed out.
I can't figure out where the fuck this guy is.
He's on the roof.
Oh, he's on the roof.
I have an 8x if you can get to my body. Here, while you do that, I'm gonna try to get this window back up.
I got 2 4x's. Guy finally jumped off now that I figured out where he was at.
Yay, there's back up. Do you mostly focus on BTC pairs versus Ether pairs? I don't look at, honestly, I don't look at any Ether pairs. I mean Ether Bitcoin, but that's about it. I look at Ether USD and Ether Bitcoin, but I don't look at any like Ether to random coin pairs at all. Yeah. Bitcoin, because Bitcoin's a market leader, for sure. Shoot the tires up. Oh, nice.
Take out your cover, bitch.
I didn't know that would do that. God damn.
That guy's so wrecked.
Dude, I don't know what he's shooting you with, but he's making multiple shots at once, and it's really weird. Dude, look at that bounce on Bitcoin. So clean. Yeah, Bitcoin looks like it's just going to double bottom here. For the time being, you know, it's showing a pretty bullish candle right now, so it's not looking too bearish at the moment.
Fucking knocked out his teammate.
You got the blue coming in.
Oh, God, again. Why?
You might want to just grab that buggy and bounce, dude. He's gonna be running too. I doubt he's gonna fight you. I have an AR suppressor on me, and I also have a med kit.
Yeah, I got a suppressor as well.
And an 8x. Even after that drop, that BCH BTC pair still looking good. Look at that consolidated volume, consolidated price. B band's consolidated. It's got a pretty nice pull on it too. It's like, what is this pull? From 0.16 to 0.2, so 0.04 move. That would push us out of this TR. Probably test the upper boundary. This looks solid. I'm waiting for this breakout on Bitcoin Cash BTC ratio.
These fucking circles, man.
You got fucked again?
Just as far as can be every time.
Dude, final 14 is not bad.
There's a guy right here. Whoa, shit. That was freaking cool.
Dude, we were on the run the whole time. So just to recap what's going on here, Bitcoin's looking like it's getting a little bounce here. Had an initial shove down with decent volume, but overall it's looks like I might be doing a classic double bottom here, which would be a pretty substantial price hike if it actually does that. That double bottom is like 2K almost, 1.5K. No. Yeah, 1.5K. We'll see. So just a little tip for all the you guys that like to try to time tops and bottoms. You really shouldn't buy a double bottom until it hits the neckline. But if you're feeling extra squirrely, draw out a trend line like this. You know, something like that. See how it's touching all the tops? And then once it starts testing this trend line and it breaks, and maybe even if it demonstrates that it's finding support there, then you know, you can start to place a more aggressive speculative position if you didn't buy the bottom here. But until it breaks this downtrend, I'm still considering it to be, you know, on a 4-day bear run. So until it breaks this, I'm not really leaning bullish. I'm more agnostic at the moment, because even though it's like pushing, it's like making these attempts to push down, the volume doesn't look that convincing on the higher time scales, and I think it's going to give a chance for the other coins to start flourishing. But right now they're kind of being held hostage, and it's pretty annoying. We're gonna go power grid?
Power grid, Kata?
Yeah, whatever. We can go Picado. I'm like those snipers at Area 51. I don't know. What? I'm not a sniper. I get sniped. Stream snipe. Oh my god.
Jesus. I'm landing in this like side row of buildings over here.
On the west?
In north. Yeah.
Oh, the northern part of the street? Yeah. There's someone over here too.
Dude on top of the warehouse.
Shit.
What?
Guy with the shotgun's blasting me. He's chasing me.
Down.
I'm gonna heal. He downed or killed?
It's killed now.
Alright, let me go get his shit.
I just did. Here you go. Take this from me. Did I hear some of them? Go see what's up with our shotguns.
Yeah, there was a red dot I wanted to get first.
I got it right here.
You got it, Ani?
Yeah,
alright. coming in your building.
Just take this buggy.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, we don't have good enough weapons.
We need to kill somebody and get something better. Oh, the painkiller's just sitting right here.
Because it's a trap, bro. I just got an AK. Is that you?
No. Dead bodies all over.
I wonder if they already left. I'm gonna clear the top. Are you on the top floor right now? Did they just up and leave? Because there's still shit here. Like there's an M4 down here, a level 2 vest. Some good shit.
I guess I'll take this crossbow.
There's an ump over here if you want one too.
Yeah. Any dead bodies everywhere.
This guy's got a vector on him. Do you have any 5.56?
Nope. Got a couple of 2X's and shit though if you need it.
I just found one too.
I'm down for that ump.
Yeah, it's on the second floor. Oh, there's one over here too. Alright, well, we're on the edge of the ring right now. Oh, what the fuck? My helmet got dropped somehow. How'd that even happen?
You pick up a hat on accident or something?
No. Well, okay. So we'll be going back for that. You hear that motorcycle?
Other side of town.
Oh, I did pick up it was a camo hat, like just like a fucking helmet. Do you have a tactical stock?
I do.
I'm gonna come get that.
Driving in.
They stop.
Jesus, he hit me in the head right off the bat.
I got about one more in me, and then I'm gonna have a fucking aneurysm. Any XRP thoughts? Not really. I mean, it's kind of just hanging out. It's not really doing a whole lot. Overall volume is looking low, though. So if we look at it like macro, like overall volume is trending downward, and volume is increasing on this dip. So this might prove to be a bear flag here. The current trend, you know, remains to be seen. But as of now, it hasn't broken the downtrend, so you know, it's still within the descending trend. Bitcoin's rejecting that bounce already. Bitcoin is just being very fucking annoying, to be honest with you. It's ruining like every trend.
I blame Tone Vase.
I blame Tone Vase haircut, which Tone Vase chooses, so indirectly I blame him too.
Impala? Look at Golden Impala.
Are you going toward your mark?
Yeah.
Okay, we got a few people landing on the hillside. Yeah, I see 4 other people. We got a guy landing right next to me. He's next to my building. Or in my building. Between us.
Oh, I got a double barrel. He's coming to say hi. Oh my god,
I can't find a weapon.
Oh, his teammate's trying to kill me.
I have a grenade. That's it.
I'm dead. Nope, he's dead.
Nice. So, is there another guy with you, or no?
Just two guys over here that just got gunned down.
God damn! If I would have come into this house, this would have been a different story. Fucking SMG, or I'm sorry, SKS, a 4x scope and a 2x scope, all in the same building. Do you need a holographic or a 2x?
I will. I got a shotgun and a 194 now.
Alright, I can give you this if you want. You want this thing?
Sure.
I got an SKS, so I'll be alright. So we have guys to the southeast on the hillside. Here, you want this energy drink?
I just got one. Good. I thought the other guys landed like more northeast.
No, they landed like here. On yellow ping.
I thought those were the guys we just killed.
No, the guys we just killed landed with us, like straight up.
So there's like 6 people here?
Yeah, there were 4. Well, I heard 2 people fighting. I didn't see the kill feed if they died. 2 people died or anything.
Yeah, the doors are open in the buildings. On the buildings in that. Right next to me. Never mind.
I mean, technically you were right.
You looked way far.
Dude, that's what happened to me when I almost shot you earlier. Like, you looked way farther away than you were. Okay. Where the fuck do these guys go? I have a feeling we're just gonna jump them in a house somewhere. Okay, that was northeast.
Yep.
Got an M16 over here if you need one.
I got an M16 and an AK.
Alright. I got an SKS, so if you start finding attachments, let me know. How about Snovio? Was it Mini 14 or here? You want this Mini 14? I'm gonna keep this SKS. Man, some people, it's in that room right there. Some people trade some random fucking coins, man. That's really close, dude. No, I'm good.
And there's a horizontal grip.
No, I'm good. The only thing I need is like a cheek pad or something.
I need some 5.56 now.
I got 90 rounds. I can give you some. Come here, boy.
Scared to go anywhere in that direction.
Well, I got this house down. I don't think anyone's in here. Yeah, Bitcoin's getting a nice little bounce here. I just want it to make up its mind if it's gonna like shit its brains out or if it's gonna like do something, because right now it's fucking up my positions. Well, keep pushing north, I guess.
Who the hell are these guys?
I don't know. I just got a really good view, and I didn't see anything out there. Car? That car is lit the fuck up. It stopped.
They got out.
I didn't see where they stopped though.
They did. He stopped and went up. I don't know if he's in the church or.
Is that you breaking that window?
Yep. Shouldn't be so loud.
I'm really confused. Again. Oh, I heard. Yeah. He's on the left side tracing the rocks.
Shot him.
He might come up on top of us. I don't know what the landscape's like over here.
He is running up. Oh my god. Thank you. Cover his teammate. His teammate who was up top. Yeah, I heard something up top. Right at the exact same time he came out in front of me to confuse the shit.
Ugh. All right, one more. Starting to see some volume picking up on BCH BTC. right, let's go ahead and recap these coins. So Bitcoin, until proven otherwise, it's looking short-term bearish. Macro, it's kind of just like agnostic. Like I was set on a distribution before, but the volume's starting to pick up toward the tail end of the trading range. So it honestly, we might have bottomed out on Bitcoin. So I got to keep a close eye on that. But at the moment, it's finding support at the bottom of the trading range, and volume's increasing. So this thing might have double bottomed here, and with the double bottom finding support on the bottom of the trading range. So keep an eye out for this. With Bitcoin Cash, this pennant is getting tighter and tighter. Volume's consolidating. It's starting to pick up. The spread of the candle is narrowing as volume's increasing, meaning that buys are starting to pick up. And we might see another jump across the creek, right? So a jump across the creek would look something like this. An outlier in volume that has a large spread, meaning that it had very little selling, mostly buying for the volume. So if we're looking for a jump across the creek here for Bitcoin Cash, BTC, that's what it's going to look like. So keep an eye out for that. Regarding OMG, OMG is taking a long time to break out, a lot longer than I thought it would, but it also consolidated for a long time in this accumulation range. We see here's the trading range right in here. You see it's very clearly a markup because it's not making new lows, it's making higher highs, and it's got a pretty firm support on the ascending trend line on the bottom. One of the key giveaways that it's going to break out, it's going to be the consolidating B bands. But I think that when it actually goes, it's going to have to be on the terms of Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin actually decides what it's going to do, I think OMG is really going to flourish, and I think it's going to see a pretty big markup, like on the level of like what NEO's doing right now. Given the length of time that it consolidated and the amount of volume in the accumulation trading range that was captured, I think it has really nice potential for a significant markup, and especially if we're looking at the BTC pair. If we're looking at the BTC pair, it's making like this inverted head and shoulders kind of thing, where now it's showing a pretty major sign of strength, and the higher time frames are starting to consolidate. So we see the 6-hour B band starting to squeeze. The longer the price flirts on this midline of the B bands, the tighter the consolidation is going to be, and the stronger the breakout's going to be. So, if you're feeling impatient, just hang in there, because the longer it consolidates, the larger the move typically is. Can I move the chat box? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only problem with the chat box up there is the box of ticker.
There, that should be better. Now, if we're looking at NEO, surprisingly, like the USD pair looks kind of iffy. Like overall volume's fairly low. And the overall trade pattern just looks fairly sloppy, but it's making higher highs, higher lows, and I think it just needs time to chill. Like it's gotten the shit beaten out of it the past couple of days, and even though it broke out of this triangle here, it kind of hit its price target. What is the price target here? It's like it was a $28 move. Yeah, so it hit its price target, and it just needs to chill. Like you can see it here in the volume, it's just getting exhausted. It's not really consolidating at any level, so I think it needs to go through another reaccumulation before it sees any significant markup. But if we look at the BTC pair, it's actually consolidating pretty nicely. So it's kind of weird that the USD pair isn't doing it, but the BTC pair is, and it looks kind of like a big ass bull flag on the BTC pair. So that's giving NEO hope for the macro view. And just like OMG, it's seeing this like inverted head and shoulders kind of thing here. So, yeah, just got to keep an eye out there. And actually, if we look at it, on a very macro view, it kind of looks like another trading range. Something like this.
You just cut out. I'm not sure if you're still talking, but
I'm talking. Something like that. So we see very well defined resistance and support levels, and right now it's testing this guy right here. So it's, it's not going to break it on the first go, but if we're looking at it from the lens of this macro trading range, it looks like it's just about to begin the markup phase here. So we see we see a spring, we see a jump across the creek, sign of strength as it tests the upper boundary of the trading range, and expect it to get turbulent over here right around the 0.009 values right here. So there's a lot of overhead resistance here for NEO, and I think the USD pair just needs to consolidate. Probably the BTC pair needs to consolidate too, but overall it actually looks pretty fucking good on the macro view. Do you have a preferred VPN that you have good luck with? Yeah, I use private internet access as my VPN that I use. And then moving back over to EOS. I'll show you the macro view I have here. So you see a pretty nice trend. Let's do the 4-hour view. So we see here that actually, let me turn off push to talk so you can hear me in real time. Can you hear me? Ed, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, you should be able to. Okay, so if we're looking here at EOS, it had a very nice trade. So if you've been following the stream, we've been talking about this for a while. So I'm assuming that you've seen this discussion already. So I'm gonna skip some of the deets. But you see here that it broke out of a nice trading range. This was accumulation, obviously, since it started moving upward. But you see it had a nice markup phase. And right now, it looks like it's going through another reaccumulation phase here. And now it's kind of, it's still following this nice trend line here. It's been well confined within this like cone sort of thing. And now if we look closer, and we look at some of the details here, it becomes very apparent that this is starting to look like an accumulation range, right? So we see the jump across the creek here. If we look down here, it's paired with this volume. Jump across the creek. Here's your BUEC. But overall, it's still abiding by this trend line here. And, and as we speak, it's testing the upper boundary of the trading range on this dotted blue line here. And so a break above this, I think, is going to send it into its next markup phase, and we should see significant volume start to pick up. So keep an eye out for this value here at 12.5. This is going to be significant for EOS. So if it breaks out of that, it's gonna be you know, full steam ahead for the EOS USD pair. And then likewise on the Bitcoin pair, you know, it's seeing similar price action. Accumulated a little bit, but it's already begun its markup. So you see here it's making new highs, not pushing new lows, and it's breaking out of this squeezed 4-hour B band, which I think is going to give it the juice it needs to break out of the USD pair trading range. Now, if we look over at sentiment here, good old sentiment, then we see a very similar story with that like conical sort of trend where it's like in this little cone. So we see it's bound by the upper trend and the lower trend, and what it likes to do is it likes to break out of the bottom and then do a massive markup. Break out of the bottom, go to the massive markup. So I'm starting to buy in here because I'm anticipating a nice move upward for sentiment, and that's something I'm keeping an eye on there. And I believe if you go to the BTC pair, you see some really nice consolidation on the upper B band. So this is the 12-hour view. If you look at the 1 day, look at that. Beautiful squeeze on the 1 day B bands. Volume is consolidating, and it just looks ready for the upward continuation. So sentiment looks really good from my view. Oh yeah, Coin, our golden pony, Coin. Let's find a spot for Coin, a nice little home. Oh, before I go to Coin, since I have this up, let's look at Monero. So Monero, let's look at the 6-hour view, so we can see the full story of Monero here. So you can see it's had several phases. You know, you see accumulation, markup, accumulation, markup, and right now it's in another accumulation phase. So when we zoom in, keep an eye on it through that lens there. That when I go to the 4-hour view, it's starting to look like it's ready for another line of markup here. So we see the trading range bound at the top, at the bottom, and the overall trend is heading up. Although it's seeing a little bit of turmoil here. Something that's very hopeful is that as the price goes down, volume's also going down, meaning that the sellers aren't interested, and that overall there are more buyers than sellers. Even though it's trending downward, this still is bullish in my opinion. And if we look at the 6-hour view, you know, it's just kind of hugging the bottom of the B bands. And if we look at the 1 day view, we see that the B bands are actually right at line for another line of markup, because so we see the squeeze, the move, and now we see the consolidating B bands here as they begin to narrow. So keep an eye out for XMR here. And then we'll go to sorry, let me fix my chart before I get out of here. Let's go to Zcash. Same story. So we see this nice. So this is the 1 day chart, by the way. So 1 day chart, we see a nice inverted head and shoulders here on the macro scale, and right now it's currently fighting this historic resistance. And as if it, you know, I'm anticipating it breaking above it because it's seeing a lot of volume, not a lot of price movement. So it's just like chewing through sellers as they're starting to either take profit or unload their bags that they accumulated as they started buying here and the price drop. So once it finally chews through all the sellers, I'm expecting it just to really take off, because it's been in an accumulation since beginning of October. So 3 months of accumulation here, and it looks ready to just really take off. And this is the BTC pair. So let's look at Coin, the golden pony. Let's go to the USD pair. Let's see. So Coin taking a bit of a hit from all that Bitcoin action, but you also got to cut it some slack because it tripled its value in a very short amount of time here. So it was like $3, and then it marked up to almost 12, so 4x. So it needs some consolidation here, and it's making a nice little bull flag with a pretty steep price target. So as we zoom in, though, so this is the 4 hour. Let's look at the 6 hour. Jesus, the B bands are so blown out, but this is something that is really hopeful. Is that the B bands are already starting to squeeze, but it needs a little bit more consolidation. I think it's bottomed out. If we look at the 2 hour, you know, it's trying to push down again, but once again, sellers aren't interested, and we're starting to see what could potentially be an inverted head and shoulders here. So this would be the neckline like that. Here would be the shoulder, head, shoulder. So you see here that it's kind of meeting the same price levels here, and it's already being rejected on pretty crappy volume. So we'll have to keep an eye on it. You know, it could see lower lows, but it's starting to look like a little inverted head and shoulders sort of bro here, which would have a really nice price target of, what is this? So about a $0.25 move. So keep an eye on this. This little inverted head and shoulders could mean that it bottomed out. This probably shook out a lot of the weaker hands because it, you know, it wasn't a lot of volume, but it was a lot of price movement. So it got scooped up very quickly. You see this giant wick right here. So if you caught this, good on you, because that was a good buy. But in terms of the current movement, we got to keep an eye on it because it might need some more consolidation. But as we look at on the 30-minute view, you know, overall volume is trending down, and yeah, it might be bottoming out here. It just depends. I think it's kind of because of the high price growth over the past, I don't know, week or two. It might be people might be a little unsteady, but overall, it still looks very bullish to me. What is the top tool with the lines sticking out of the middle candle called? What? I'm not sure what you're referring to. What is the top tool with the lines sticking out of the middle channel called? I don't know. I'm not sure what you're asking. I don't know what you're referring to. Top tool. It was on the screen? The only thing I have on my screen are B bands. You're using on site. This is Coin. I'm not using. Oh, you want this? That? Is that what you're referring to? The top tool. I don't know what you're talking about. And then Ether Bitcoin. Let's go ahead and look at Ether Bitcoin. Still looks bullish to me. Looks like a big ass bull pennant. A big bull pennant here. But, you know, like I said in the last stream, I think the last time we streamed, it was like price was right here. I said, get ready, it's going to be a big markup, and Bitcoin or Ether Bitcoin is seeing a lot of growth. So stay tuned on the Ether Bitcoin front. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Sorry about the technical difficulties earlier. I don't know what is going. I need to figure out on my end what's going on with OBS, because it can be quite buggy from time to time. I think it has something to do with the way that I'm integrating my capture card, and it just it's being temperamental in some way, and I just need to work it out. But I might do a stream tomorrow. It just depends. Depends on if the market's moving. You know, if it's moving or not. But otherwise, you guys have a great rest of your day. Keep an eye out for the coins in markup, like I was saying, especially Bitcoin Cash. I think big things are going to come from Bitcoin Cash. And yeah, you know, if you're interested in joining the community, the trading group, go to bitcoinschmitcoin.com, where, you know, we can have these sort of discussions in real time, and not once a week, but every day. So that's all I got for you guys. Have a great rest of your night.